All right, how's everybody doing today? It's Joey, and I got a video for you today. This is a pay-to-play S Plus professional run. As you can see, finished in about 2 hours and 8 saves. So this video is just me going through to see what it was like to pay-to-play or pay-to-win, which some people get really aggravated with that, and they come down pretty hard on anybody who wants to pay to play. I'm kind of on the fence, and I'll go over a little bit about how I feel about it and what my opinions are on it. Pay to play is definitely something that I look at as far as the video game companies that do pay to play to generate money, and basically that money is used to create DLC like Separate Ways for $10. This DLC for $10 is incredible. And who knows whether it would have been made, and sold at such a low cost if there wasn't a lot of microtransactions going on. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. People want amazing content and they want it cheap. So, and making things in the video game world is not cheap. So that's kind of where I come down on it. Pay to play for a PvE game, which Resident Evil is a PvE game. It's like, who cares? It doesn't matter. I'm the kind of person that, I can play a game and try to beat it without any microtransactions, and I'm fine with it. If it's a game I really like and I'm going to play it a bunch of times, then, it's providing me a lot of entertainment. So that's kind of how I look at it. And also, to the guy who doesn't have a whole lot of time, maybe they've got a couple kids, they can't sit down and play, for 10 hours, they, don't have that kind of time in their schedule to do that. Or they're just busy with work. They don't want to screw around and, try to get amazing at this game, to beat it without microtransactions. So the exclusive tickets that are sold are very helpful. They definitely are pay to win. There's no doubt about it. At the same time, the game is still very fun. In fact, I would argue to say it's even kind of funner, more fun. I probably shouldn't say funner. More fun, doing the microtransactions and running around with a leveled up sniper rifle right from the start is a lot of fun. And it's kind of like the progression of how you want to play the game. So my take on Resident Evil was, I started out coming from Destiny, which is PvP, PvE. So pay to win is a little bit more touchy in that department. Like, anytime it's PvP, I do not support pay to win in any way, and I don't think anybody really does. It just doesn't make sense. When you're playing against other people, you should just get good. So that's how I feel about that. But with the microtransactions on, a PvE game, like I said, it doesn't matter. It's your money. You can do whatever you want, and nobody is going to care one way or the other. So here's how I played Resident Evil, including Leon's run. I started out with Leon's run playing hardcore and just did it running around, learning the maps, where to go, what to do. And, if you get stuck, you just have to go to YouTube and just figure out, how to get unstuck or, what to do. So you beat the game on hardcore, and, you start unlocking achievements, you start unlocking things. And then eventually, you beat it a few times on hardcore, and then you're ready to play professional. And then you'll maybe play professional. You'll do a few runs, maybe with a chicken head or a gas mask or, you know, whatever, you know, hats you want to wear to make it a little bit easier. So you'll do a couple runs with that. You'll do your rocket launcher run, which, you know, are incredibly fun. You know, these are, there's a lot of fun to be had running around rocketing everything. And also then you're doing your frugalist, your handgun run and stuff. So you're doing all these things kind of as you're playing the game, and then you work your way up to playing professional with these bonus items. And eventually, you know, say you beat Leon's run in 6.5 hours, and then you're like, okay, well, I need to cut my time down. So, you know, you play it again, you cut your time down, you improve, plus you're getting to be a better shot. You know, those kind of things. So you're working your way up to eventually where you can do S plus professional. You know, where you finish with the amount of saves. You know, that's actually the next progression was, you know, playing professional and, you know, saving a whole bunch just to get through it. And then maybe the next time you play, you save less, and save less. So you eventually keep getting to be a better player along the way. So that's kind of how I treat this. So, you know, when Ada's run came out, it was phenomenal. It was just so much fun, and I love how the stories are combined. And, you know, I played through my first run on hardcore and just enjoy the game. Just run around and, you know, fight people and look for all the treasures and everything else. You know, try different guns, do different strategies. You know, playing through and just having fun on hardcore. Although it was still a challenge in hardcore. So I can't really play on standard. It's not, doesn't really do it for me. You know, but you beat it a couple times on hardcore, and then you just start doing your professional runs. And then, so it was a lot of fun to unlock all the achievements, all of Ada's achievements. You know, really cool part of the game. The only kind of thing about this DLC that is sort of something that feels a little bit off, the treasures and the square gems and the circle gems and stuff, it feels like that's a little bit off. Doesn't feel like there's enough to find, or, you know, there's enough to really craft a lot of treasures. But I'm still kind of thinking about that. I don't know. It seems okay for now. So then you go through and you do your professional runs. You know, you unlock all your achievements, you get everything finished, and then you know, you're like, well, what else can I do? You know, if you're still enjoying the game, obviously. If you're not enjoying the game, then, you know, you're just not going to play it. But I am still enjoying the game. So I wanted to do a couple of other things, and so one of them was to see if it was really, truly easy to pay to play to win. And it was. This is my run, pay to play. I bought 11 upgrade tickets, and just to kind of unlock the guns that I wanted to play with and that I wanted to use. Ultimately, before I do my S plus run with no bonus items, because that's the real challenge. Yeah, there's sickos out there who do the no damage, no save run, and to me, those people are just unreal. They're the very small percentage of gamers that will never be me. I don't aspire to do that. I aspire to do things in the world that are bigger than video games. I am a business person. I am somebody who is an artist. I am somebody that does a lot of other things, and to me, Resident Evil is just not that. It'll never be that. It does give me a good escape from kind of real world stuff. It's so much fun and such a great game, and I really am appreciative of the hours that I'm able to get out of it. The replayability is super good for Separate Ways and for the main game. So for that, I'm thankful. But I will never try to do a no damage, no save run. It's just not in the cards for me. I'm more of just like an everyday gamer. Hopefully, if anybody watches these videos, they're, just interested in kind of seeing, the path that I take or what I do. You can always learn from somebody. There's always something to be learned. Even from somebody that's, not very well experienced, they might surprise you. And always check different run-throughs from other people, because the way one person may do it is not the way you will settle on doing it. Everybody is different. And so that's why it's important to watch different people. And, a lot of people in the community, they are helpful, and, for that, it's a cool thing. So there's always two ways to skin a cat. And in Resident Evil's case, there's 3 or 4. 4 ways of doing things, maybe a little bit quicker. It depends on what your goal is. So that's kind of how I approached this run. I just wanted to see what was going on. For me, the upgrade tickets were not a very large expense for me. For some people, it will be a large expense. And so this is kind of just my way of seeing what it would be like. And I really enjoyed it. It was a great way to kind of get ready for my S Plus run with no bonus items. That's what this was leading up to. And I don't mind supporting Capcom for putting out such a great game. I don't mind giving them money. I've given money to Bungie and to Destiny for years, and I'm no longer giving them any money because I don't believe in the game. I don't believe in the state of the game or the community or the, just everything Destiny in general. It's a very tired game and extremely competitive and angry all the time. So I'm no longer a part of that. So that's why I'm having a lot of fun playing Resident Evil and seeing how it goes. I played Resident Evil for, most of my life. And I played every game. I have never made content for it, though. I didn't start making videos until, several years ago in my music business. So I thought, well, it's kind of fun making, videos for video games. And so that's kind of why I did it. And looking forward to Grand Theft Auto when it comes out, because I will probably make videos for that as well. So everything up until this point of the video is pretty standard. It's very vanilla. It's very, a lot of the runs are going to be the same in how people approach it, where they run through, where they don't. So, we're catching up to the points where the guide will kick in. All the tips are still the same. It's just you're going to struggle with no bonus items. You're just going to struggle against the bosses. And you're going to struggle with running out of ammo. You're going to struggle with running out of heals. If you use the pay to win, you're not going to struggle with any of those things. You're going to be able to kill every enemy. You're going to be able to kill all piggies, all bullheads. Any of those guys are going to go down in pay to win. So, and you can still get S Plus with the exclusive tickets. So I don't know. I don't really get that. I kind of feel like maybe you shouldn't be able to get S Plus, using upgrade tickets, but that's what they decided, and it is what it is. So fine. All right. So getting back to the run. We're getting to the point where we're going to use our upgrade tickets, and basically on this run, I chose to use the shotgun instead of the TMP because I knew I was going to have a lot of resources and I knew I was going to have a lot of money. So I wanted to use the shotgun, and man, was it fun. It's so much more fun than the TMP. I really enjoyed the shotgun, but really there's not a lot of bullets for it. There's not a lot of, you know, you have to craft almost everything you need for the shotgun. So you can buy the charm, which will help reduce, you know, the cost or give you bonus shells. So that is nice, but it's still a major pain. You need a lot of money, and you have to buy gunpowder, small resources, but it's fun. I didn't want to do it with the TMP because I always use the TMP. So I wanted to do something different, and the shotgun was definitely the way to go. Man, that thing just blows people out of the way. So here we go. This is the first point where you can pay to win. And out of the, you know, first of all, sell everything that you can. And then sell your upgrade tickets, and then put everything into your blacktail, your TMP, and your bolt action sniper, and then upgrade everything. You should have more than enough money, and it should be no problem. And then we get to our first boss. This guy is annoying as fuck. He is irritating to fight. So it's very nice to use the sniper on him. You know, you can basically you can body him, you can hit him in the head. It doesn't matter. The sniper's so strong, it'll just take him down. And if his buddies come up to you, then, you know, you can easily get rid of them. And then bust out the shotgun, finish him off. Super easy. And then I kind of follow the same route while you clean up this whole area. So this run is pretty much like a 98% run. I get almost everything, and I kill just about everyone, which to me is fun. That's how I like to play the game. I like to run around like Pac-Man and, you know, get everything, get all the small keys. I'm pretty sure I got all the small keys, and I'm pretty sure I did all the merchant requests for this run. So if you're, you know, still needing to finish that up, this would be a great guide to help you do that. I do them all. And so by the end of this, we have a lot of money, and we've got a lot of resources. So clearing everything out in here, just follow the path that I'm doing. And then, you know, you want to open up it. You always want to have a small key on you at all times for treasure. And also, again, my name is Joey. I hope you're having a great day. And, you know, like and subscribe if you can. Just a small YouTube channel that I hope will get bigger. And, you know, if you can help support me in the beginning days, that'd be really cool. I'd really appreciate it. It's super free to everyone, anonymous. And, you know, leave me a comment if there's something you'd like to see, or if maybe there's something that could be improved. I would love to hear from anyone and everyone about this game, because it's so much fun, and exchanging different ideas is, you know, just a cool thing to do with great people. So hopefully, you know, people can be supportive. Again, just a new channel, small channel for me, and hope to, you know, get a little bit bigger along the way. So your help is super appreciated and super important. If I'm having fun, I will keep, you know, trying to level up the videos and everything, and you know, to make it a little bit better. So thank you, and thank you for watching. So we're going to clear out this house as well. There's really nothing too much to it. Just be sure to let the chicken out of the oven. And I should be coming up with my no bonus items S plus run pretty soon. I just did an S plus run with no upgrade tickets just today. It took me, 2 hours and 25 minutes. So it was cutting it close. And I had to use all 10 saves. And it was a challenge, man. I'll tell you. The first couple bosses, El Gigante, when you don't have a completely leveled up sniper, he's tough. These bosses are tough. All these areas in between, we're not speed running here, but we are moving with a purpose. As you saw at the beginning of the video, I finished in 8 saves. I don't know why I couldn't grapple onto that. It wouldn't let me. So that's never happened before. But in this game, you've got to adapt and overcome. You'll always get thrown curveballs. They're fun. It's fun to have to change up your strat. So this guy on that guy right there, for whatever reason, in my last, I don't know, 3 or 4 runs has just been irritating me. I don't know what his pattern is or what his movements are. He just seems to be doing some different stuff. So, all right, moving on. And yeah, I finished S plus with no bonus items, but it was a bit of a slog. And I wonder if it was really that much fun. Is it fun to run around and starve for bullets and starve for heals? And is that fun? Yeah, it's a challenge. And it's one that I was, glad to finish. But, I don't know how much fun it was. I have to run it again. I had to use the TMP and, because there's just not enough ammo for the shotgun. But I'm going to run it a couple more times and see how that goes. And possibly do a no bonus item, no bonus S plus run. Or I shouldn't be saying no bonus items. I shouldn't have said that. I should have said no upgrade tickets. Because I think it's fine if you use sunglasses or if you use the chicken hat or whatever. I think those are all fine. Those are all things that you earned in the game. And they're all things that if you can use them for S plus, I suggest you use them. So I chose not to save here. This area doesn't really bother me. It's pretty easy. The 2 big mini bosses, the chainsaw twins or whatever they're called, they are a little bit sweaty. So, be ready for that. But just sneak around, just pick up everything. Again, I picked up just about everything in the game. Because that's fun for me. But yeah, the S plus with no upgrade tickets was a bit of a pain in the ass, especially once you're once you're used to running it with having everything. It's so awesome to have the biggest case, so awesome to have the best guns. When you shoot an enemy, they get staggered. In S plus professional with no bonus items, you shoot an enemy and it's like shooting them with a pea shooter. It's like you're tickling them. They don't even get bothered. So it was a bit of a challenge, but I'm hoping my next run will be a little bit better. Plus, I need to cut some time off. I think everybody should kind of finish this game up. An S plus run shouldn't take more than a couple hours. The you know, amazing players are getting it done. You know, speedrunners, I won't even discuss them, but amazing players can do it in 1:15 to, you know, hour and a half. Average players, you know, 2 hours to 2 hours and 30. I consider myself, you know, to be more in the 2 hour range. I like to kind of keep it 2 hours. You know, and get the Chicago sweeper, use that, whatever you want to use for you know, for upping your game to help you get S plus is fine. It's your game. You be the boss. You decide how you want to do it. If you want to buy upgrade tickets and you want to support Capcom and you want to say, hey, this was a great DLC, I feel like it should have been like $35. I think it probably should have been like $35. Leave, you know, your opinion in the comments. Let me know what you think this game should have cost. I would have paid $35 and I probably would have been happy to do it and would have been happy with the, you know, after I played through it, I would have been fine with it. But for $10, that's so cheap. That's such a good deal. For the amount of hours that I've played it, that's plenty good.
These belong to Luis.
But yeah, I like to support a good game, you know, when it comes out. All right, so we're coming up and getting ready to fight the chainsaw twins. It's gonna get you a little tense. Best thing to do is just to keep jumping through the windows. Make sure whatever you do that you do not get involved in any kind of 2v1 or 3v1 coming up. You want to make sure to just fight one person at a time. So when you fight the chainsaw guy coming up here, it's important not to move too far forward. Just take your time. You're going to have tons of time on this. So take your time, and you'll see right here. I'm just going to kind of creep up. I'm going to let him spawn in, and I'm going to try to two-tap him. And it looks like he blew up the bomb right there too, so that's why he died. But this guy can be a little bit of a hassle if you're fighting already. If you're already taking on the chainsaw dude, you know, make sure to get this guy out of there. There's going to be another one coming up here shortly, right around this corner. Take him out. Not that corner. That corner. Take him out before you fight this next Bella sister. She's tough. And she likes to block your headshots with her chainsaw. So be mindful of that. I just body her a few times and try to get her jumping through the windows. See, here we go. Try to get some headshots. You know, body shots do the job too. Keep jumping through the window. And then remember, you can jump through these windows too. Probably easier to jump through these windows. Night night. Alright, and then we're moving on. One important item that will really help you with your S Plus run is the knife for doing all the merchant requests. Make sure you do that in the beginning. If you're a total newbie at this game, make sure you unlock the knife. It's the most important thing to getting your S Plus run. It's super critical. Even if you don't even want to use it, if you just want to sell it, it's like 25K. 25 G's for selling it. So you can't beat that. Early in the game, you need every bit of money you can get. You have to completely scratch and claw your way to upgrade your weapons. So upgrading weapons is everything in this game. Otherwise you're just tickling everybody, and the bosses will eat all your ammo. We do use the rocket launcher in this. We will use 2 of them. And I've seen some people use 3. But we will only use 2. And, you know, we'll wind up getting a lot of money going forward. Because like I said, we pick up everything and we kill almost everybody. There might be just a few enemies that I didn't kill. See, here's the upgraded knife, the unbreakable knife. It's just great to have. For your S Plus run with no upgrade tickets, this place is a little tricky right here. You want to make sure to equip all your charms, change your case. I forgot to do that earlier. You're going to go through a lot of ammo coming up here in the next 15-20 minutes. So make sure you've got a lot of ammo. You got a lot of resources. Make sure you're prepared, because once you get behind in this game, it's kind of difficult to catch back up. Once you get low on heals and on ammo and everything, you know, it's hard to get caught back up. On Leon's run, if you got behind on ammo and stuff, it's such a long game that you can recover. It takes a long time and it's kind of slow going from feeling like you have no resources to having resources again. And in this game, it's next to impossible. Once you get behind, you're just gonna struggle. And this game is no fun if you're struggling with resources and ammo. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's not fun at all. So these guys, you know, there's several of them, and you can't really run past them. I don't really like to, because they will follow you. I probably didn't need a flash grenade there, but I just didn't want to deal with them. Be sure to go to this house in front, right here, and get the golden chicken egg. Not sure, it's worth like 9,600. I don't know if there's some kind of secret use for it in the game. If you know, let me know. But we're making our way to the giant. There's going to be 2 enemies right here. You want to take them both out. Alright. And then there's a couple treasures in this house. Or a treasure in a couple boxes. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else here. So just keep moving forward. Nice. Got some shotgun shells in that box right there. I try to use the pistol as much as I can. Reserving the shotgun for times when I need to get out of any kind of, you know, tight quarter jam that I might be in. Shotgun is just best for moving people out of the way. No different than it was for Leon's run. Don't forget about the guy on the roof back behind. I think he throws dynamite or grenades or something. It's best to come at him from this side. He's only one shot, but if you forget about him, you know, he'll make you pay. I really didn't need to get everything. I just did because I just like having a lot of stuff. I've played this game so many times, and it's so irritating when you're low. So I try to avoid that with everything I got. As you can see, I got a lot of grenades here. That's what I intended. I was saving them all for a couple of spots coming up. The giant, for one, coming up right here. Very useful on him. So grab the treasure. We're going to be using them. I'm going to be using a few of them coming up here. And I don't think I saved right here. I might still be on my first save. Don't do that for your game. If you're a newbie, don't do that. Save before the chainsaw people. Save before that. And save before El Gigante as well. You save back there. You have plenty of saves. I used a lot of my saves towards the end of the game. So I hop up on this house and then just try to get a few shots off. Try to get him to expose this parasite. And it's hard to hit if you're on a console. You know, you can't do any pausing. So you actually have to straight up hit him. And on console, that's hard. So I threw out a flash grenade. Very helpful against him. Just keep wearing him down. It looked like that missed him. And then I had to reload, which was shitty. And then I just did the knife attack because I wanted to make sure to get some damage on him. And then I'll get up to the top of the house and then I'll reset. So get back up. Get everything reloaded. And then he's down. So still no save.
I'll let Leon know.
But definitely saving the spots I told you. Before the chainsaw twins and before El Gigante. Make sure to do those two saves. As you can see with the upgrade tickets and pay to win, I was not afraid of anything.
There's a hidden laboratory downstairs. My stuff should be there.
Along with the suppressant.
Alright, keep making your way down. And this next section coming up here was a little bit of a challenge when the game first came out, but not so much anymore. I'm gonna need a bigger case. Try to save as many large resources as you can for the section coming up where we can buy the flash grenade recipe. Make sure you have it. So I think I threw a couple of grenades. Grenades don't really do anything but slightly stun people. But the shotgun, however, that moves them out of the way. So I got greedy and I wanted to turn around. And that was dumb. I shouldn't have done that. I was just greedy. I should have just ran through. I was already clear. And then this Plaga showed up. So not too big of a deal, but it didn't have to be this way. I didn't need to stay and fight these guys. I was already through. Don't do what I did.
You're serious? Don't inhale the smoke.
Alright, we're getting ready to get to Gloria Las Plagas and the night section. So These are the two big parts that we have coming up.
This way.
Just keep picking up everything. It's great to have a lot of money in this game. It's great to have a lot of bullets. It's great to have a lot of case capacity.
Who are you working for?
One thing I am going to kind of look into doing on my next run is using the crossbow more. It's the most annoying gun in the game, and for its reloading. But once you upgrade it a little bit, I want to see what it's like to use it upgraded, like to the max. I want to see how much fun that is, and you know, so I think I will do an upgrade ticket game where I just use the crossbow as much as I can, buying all the small resources I can, because there's not a lot of crossbow arrows in the game. There's a very small amount. You have to craft a bunch of them if you want to use it.
All right, first, find
Making sure that guy wasn't coming back. We'll deal with him later. Here's where you get the flash grenade. It's the most important recipe you're going to buy for this whole game. So make sure to get it right away.
A deal well struck. Well then, happy cooking.
So we got a ton of money.
I don't always have this in stock, stranger.
Buy a large resource so you can make a flash grenade. Get all your gunpowder. Make sure you have a small key at all times.
I'll keep a lookout for items that suit.
Get everything reloaded. As a rule, whenever I can, I will usually craft shotgun shells, even though I don't need them right away. I just kind of hoard them. There are a couple times later in the game where I just blow everybody to bits with a shotgun. Honestly, I probably didn't even have to waste the money to upgrade the shotgun. I don't even think it even needs any upgrades. You could probably go through with it, just upgraded once or twice for the damage, and that's probably it. That's probably all you need, because it knocks people out of the way.
how elaborate. The first ingredient should be in this room. That must be the ink.
All right, we're getting ready for the night section. And I wanted to use the shotgun on the knights this time. I thought that it would be a better use of the shotgun shells to use it during that point in time. And I think it worked pretty well. It definitely was not as chaotic as it is when you're trying to use the sniper rifle. Because when you're using the sniper rifle in S+, in the beginning, when you're first running it, this next section up here is going to be a major pain in the ass. It's definitely a challenge. Don't mess around. These next 10 minutes or so are very tricky, so just don't mess around, play it safe, and you don't want to, use a lot of resources on this next part. You want to, use a few flash grenades. That's fine, but you don't want to use a whole shitload of them. I'm pretty sure I saved here. I always save here. So, wow, I'm kind of surprised. That was only my second save. Don't do that if it's you and you're new playing this game. Don't even mess with it. This should have been like save number 4 right there. I don't know what I was trying to prove. I was just feeling it. I was feeling good. Wasn't scared of anything. No parts were alarming me. I felt like I could get through just about anything with the upgrade tickets, so I wasn't scared at all. Shotgun just doing the work. Let's just give this guy a little bit. Probably would have been better if I would have just shot him with the handgun. And then when you knock his helmet off, then shoot him with the shotgun. Looking back at this now. I forgot the bottle. Don't do that. There's going to be a knight waiting for you. Although it is probably better. I didn't mean to, in all honesty. But looking back now, I think it's fine. Because it's another spinel you can get, which is great. You can sell it. So I forgot, you go down here and then you can't move forward. So you have to run all the way back. But again, it was fine. I don't know what causes this guy to show up, by the way. But it's kind of nice that he does. It's just a free spinel. And remember to have a small key because you can get the ornate necklace. Very important to have. It's worth some money. So here we go. I'm trying to remember, but I think I used the shotgun for this part mostly. And I think it was pretty easy. Yeah, I think I just wanted an extra flash gun or flashbang, but you can't always get what you want. All right, let's see how the shotgun does. I couldn't get to that guy in time. There we go. Get out of the flash grenade. You're gonna get this guy to show up. Oh, I was messing around reloading. Took some damage. It's okay. You got tons of heals. I've got more heals than I know what to do with. And then get back here if you can so that you don't get shot by the archers. Yep, make sure that you just keep those archers from shooting you. You know, this being back here is very helpful. Don't stand out in those doorways for very long. You will get hit. Alright, and that's the ninth section done. Very easy with the shotgun. Alright, clean everything up. Get ready to move on. It's time to see Glory a las Plagas. The fastest Resident Evil character in the game. But you don't have to worry, you've got a shotgun. This guy is no problem.
Gun rhymes with fun for a welcome. Got a selection of good thing, a deal well struck. Oh, don't.
Looks like I didn't even need to buy one of those. Actually, yeah, I bought 2 of them because we're going to be getting the elegant crown soon. So that's why I bought 2 of them. 2 Alexandrites.
I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
For a minute, I didn't know what I was doing there.
Anything will come back. Welcome. That cash in your pocket.
Alright, we're also going to be getting the blue medallions coming up here. Don't forget these. They're very easy to get. Takes a little bit of time, but you're going to have plenty of time. So... you can never have enough flash grenades. I like to have between 4 and 5 at all times. And this game is pretty much flashbang for the win. Because if you're in a tight spot, flashbang your way out of it. Don't forget this treasure back here. Alright, let's deal with Gloria. All I'm going to do is flashbang him once and shotgun him to the ground. He really cannot do anything about it. The shotgun is too OP and he's just going to go down. So there's 2 out of the 5. Looks like I only have 2 shotgun shells, so I hope that's enough.
Couldn't just let me through, could you? Boys.
Shotgun, stab, shotgun. Looks like I had to follow up with some handgun bullets, but that's why you got the blacktail leveled up. So that guy was very easy. And then I kind of just hang out back here, give it a second. Everybody will show up. Don't walk out the door though, because then they'll go away. Just kind of wait where I'm waiting right here. Don't kick him, because then that'll get you right in the path of that guy right there and that guy that just dropped. So don't fall for it. We're going to clear out everything in here, but there's only one room that really matters. And, oh, I heard somebody. There you go. And this room is going to be off to the left. Go forward, then left. Don't forget this room. Whatever you do, don't forget it. And then just run around and clean everything up. Make sure you pick everything up.
Finally.
There's lots of loot in here, so if you're worried about time, you know, just get the medallions and head out. But if you're not, like I was not worried about time, I just picked up everything. Couple rifle ammo never hurts. Got a blue medallion. I'm going to need a bigger case soon. Three shotgun shells and gunpowder. Definitely necessary. We got a couple more boxes to clean up and then we're moving out. That's all the medallions. Got about 6 boxes left. I mean, these are all good boxes. They've got lots of stuff in it that you need. So you don't want to skip them. I'm going to have to start tossing stuff here pretty soon. I skipped those handgun bullets back there. I just didn't think I really needed them. And plus I'm running out of room like crazy. I just gotta start, I just gotta start discarding shit. Hopefully the merchant has a bigger case for us.
The last ingredient. It's not far. Now? That sound.
We're getting ready to come up to the black robe for the last
That's
time.
good. I still have some unfinished business to take care of.
So right here, I definitely like to clear out the treasure in this spot right here. It takes a little bit of time. I didn't used to do this, but I do it now, like every time, because I feel like I got a pretty good path. That's pretty quick. It's going to be a couple guys down here. Run past them if you can, or just kill them. Whatever you feel like. If you turn your back on that guy, he will surprise you if you're in this room right here. He likes to run. So I just took him out. Couple treasures here. I think somebody just dropped down, yep. I heard something. Inhibitos? What does that mean? I do not speak Spanish, so... Another treasure right here. Just make sure you get it. We have the elegant crown coming up, so you want to make sure you have all of your gems ready to go to get the 100,000. If you can't get 100,000 for it, wait until you can. And you know, as you can see right now, I've got 160K. I've got enough for the rocket launcher. I don't have any room for the rocket launcher, so I'm not sure how I handle that. We'll have to see.
I should check below.
We're going to get ready to do a puzzle. Drop down right here. Get the treasure. beetle, skeleton head, and lizard.
Louise's footprints. Must have gone this way.
Yeah, before going forward, I forgot this time, but make sure you turn around and head outside here. You want to go up on top of this roof. Don't forget to do this like I did. There's a treasure right here. When you do your S plus run with no bonus items, you absolutely have to get everything you can. You need every penny. Every weapon upgrade is essential. Every single one. Every treasure, every small key. You know, if your guns do not do any damage, you're in for a bad, bad day. It's just, I cannot emphasize that enough. You're going to have a bad time. Some much needed shotgun shells there, and 2 more right there. That's great. The shotgun is a very, very helpful tool. Get them to walk in the fire. Should be enough to take care of them. That was a 2v1. Got the elegant crown. Let's see if I got everything to fill it up. Nope. I'm going to have to buy the emerald from the merchant coming up, but that's fine. We've got tons of spinels, so no worries there. And I got enough to fill this thing up. So we're in for a pretty good payday coming up here.
Down we go.
We've got the black robe and we've got the double Garradors. For whatever reason, the double Garradors give me problems. Always have, always will. Sometimes I can get lucky and get through them no problem, but most of the time for me, they are a challenge. We're going to take a shortcut up here. So just follow along with what I do if you're trying to be mindful of time. There are some things that I skipped, some loot, but honestly, it didn't matter at this point. This chapter can get to be pretty long, so I don't mind doing this shortcut up here. Gonna have some plagas to deal with right here. I had so many grenades, I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna throw one out. Alright, loot everything. And then you're going to want to go through that door that was right in front of me. So there will be a lock on this door. It's kind of very hard to see. Sometimes it takes me a couple times. Got through it that time. Get the treasure. And we're about to get the bioscope, which is pretty helpful. I actually enjoy the bioscope. Give this guy a knife in the back. And then his buddy on the left here can be a problem. You're also going to get a Navisador. He's right there. Here's where you're going to use your small key. Man, I need a new case. Soon. Actually, I thought I had a small key, but I guess I used it.
That should take care of the water. I hope.
All right, there's going to be a Navisa door on the left that you want to shoot. Right there. I like to shoot those too because when I'm running through there, I don't like to kill the guy. I just like to run past him.
Well, I'll be.
Please have a case for me, my dude. Please be a bro.
Stranger.
Buy the emerald.
Good instinct, stranger.
Yes, definitely buy the Ada charm. Alright, we're in for a pretty good payday here. I already have enough for the rocket launcher, so everything I get now is just completely bonus.
Welcome. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a pretty penny for that.
Sell some herbs. Probably sell the small scope. Yep, not going to use that again.
Anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, there's a bigger case right there.
All yours.
Buy the bigger scope. That'll be helpful later. Get the case upgrade.
All yours,
Get the
stranger.
rocket launcher.
Don't get yourself killed now.
Looks like I'm going to get the Ada charm. Save number 3. Yeah, that's just unreal. Very few saves. So I didn't buy the rocket launcher yet. I'm going to get that at the next one. I forgot there was still one more merchant before we get there. So now we're just dealing with the Gyarados. I just don't even mess with this guy. Don't point at me, dude. And then we're going to get the Lord of the Waterway. The easiest spinels you're ever going to get is right there. Not sure what Resident Evil was thinking when they put that as a merchant request, because honestly it's kind of a joke. It's just something that's literally on your way, at your feet. I don't get it.
Thanks for the directions, Louise.
All right, this is a tricky part right here. But I got lots of flash grenades, lots of heals. So I'm not too concerned. Alright, time to get out of there. Get another flashbang out. Shotgun that dude. Just trying to get some of these guys out of the way. They just never want to turn around for me. Well, that was unlucky. Alright, that's both of them down. Give that guy some love. Don't forget the blast arrows. Very important for later on. Got 300,000. Doing good on money. Pesetas. 300,000 pesetas. I don't know where I'm going to stick this rocket launcher.
You again?
All right.
Welcome, stranger. Well then, what can... Well done, stranger. Try that on for size. It doesn't get any better than that. It's a veritable work of art, mate. Oh, I knew you'd choose that one.
Always make sure you got a small key on you.
Good things on sale, stranger. Let us know when you've made
That looks like it just barely fit.
all yours, stranger.
I just have way too many heals.
Now,
I should have sold some of them, but I'm going to replace some shotgun shells. And get my flashbangs back up. And looks like I'm going to do save number 4 right here. And get ready to fight the black robe.
It's close.
Alright, so once we get in here, we're just going to rocket launcher right away. Like several of the bosses in this game, you just rocket the second you come out of the cutscene. If you wait, he will sidestep and you'll miss him. Then you'll have to reload. Alright, and here we go for part 2 of this boss fight.
Not exactly what I expected.
Sometimes I have a little bit of trouble with this guy. Other times he's very easy. Got some good damage on him right there. Got a flashbang out to get the Novisadors. And then that's it. Clean everything up in this area and get ready to move on. I never like to loot during a boss fight unless I have to. I always ignore anything around until I'm done with the boss fight, and then once I'm ready to move on, that's when I clean everything up. So I sped it up a little bit right here. Just, I mean, nobody really enjoys running through caves. Be sure to get the first Novisador for the next merchant request.
How do you get over there so fast?
Take everybody out here. You don't want to be dealing with them when you got to be running. Loot everything you can. This guy's going to be a plaga. And we're going to get ready to turn the wheel and get ready to run. If you're just a second off, you're going to have to redo this part. And there's going to be a bunch of dudes. So make sure you don't mess this up. You want to hit this the first time. And get under. You don't want to fight all those guys at once. All right, see what we got from the merchant. We're also going to save right here.
Can I interest you in
Always save before this part right here.
a deal well struck?
Something very stupid could happen, and you get one shot. You get smashed. So it's best not to mess around. Just save. So thank you again. Hopefully everybody out there is having a great day. I appreciate if you're taking time to watch this. Resident Evil is definitely a fun game. I'm really enjoying playing it. Thank you so much. If you could just like and subscribe and help me out a little bit, I'd really appreciate it. Takes nothing to do it and totally anonymous. But helps me out so much. And give me inspiration to make more videos. And you know, I'm having fun with it right now, so if there's a good response, then I'll definitely keep going. So like and subscribe if you can, please. Thank you. Alright, this is basically just taking these guys out. There's going to be a treasure that we're going to come back for.
Lights out.
So I don't like running by these guys. I just like killing them, getting them out of the way. Super easy. Remember to get that flashbang. And we're going to get the treasure behind that right there that was just in front of us. We have so much resources, so much money, so much ammo. Alright, so get the next Novisador right here. It's going to be right above you. There's 2 or 3. The third one's going to be up here a little bit. But we're going to run. Looks like we're going to deal with this guy first. We're going to run off to the left and we're going to get a treasure. So Shotgun that guy out of the way. He can be annoying sometimes. There should be somebody chasing you as well. So just run through here and then see if they get smashed. Ha! He's pretty good. He is like the try-hard player of the century. He is a sweaty dude. He's like, oh, I can get through this thing. I can't tell you in hardcore how many times I got killed by those things. I think there's some arrows around here somewhere. Yep. Remember to grab those. They're going to come in very handy later. Get the treasure. Resist the urge to run through. Always make sure you time that right. I kill everybody here because I got lots of ammo and stuff. You can run past them. You can run by them. I generally don't like to do that though. I like to just take my time and make sure to take these dudes down.
Lights out.
There's going to be a lot of guys coming down the hill. And get the Navisador right here. Plus there's going to be one guy that's going to try to flank you. I'm trying to see if I can see that barrel. That's totally garbage. I hit it. We'll just have to wait until I get up higher. There it is. Being able to grab the guy's shield is very useful. From here on out, it's very useful. That charm is well worth the money. And again, love the shotgun. So you're going to have a guy trying to flank you. There he is right there. I knew he was coming. Get rid of him. Keep making your way up. Got lots of grenades, so threw a couple up there. 'Cause that guy, it's hard to get an angle on him. But I'm pretty much wasting my time right there. Those grenades don't hurt anything. Or I should rephrase that. They only hurt Ada. If you throw one too close to your own feet, it hurts the shit out of you. Enemies just laugh. Alright, so we're getting ready to finish up a very long chapter. Speed it up a little bit. Got 2 more enemies. Make sure to keep your eye on the other enemy that's coming. Looks like I missed a barrel back there, but I didn't care. It's just, I've got so much stuff I can't even fit it in anymore. Alright, and that's this chapter done. Chapter 6. Now's where I start using the shotgun a little bit more. Make sure to loot everything in here. It's going to be an area up here that you don't want to miss. Don't forget this area back here. And get ready to knife this guy. Now for this next part coming up, you want to do this part just like I'm doing it right here. Grab this treasure. And then you're going to avoid this 3v1 right here. You're going to start the enemies running. There's going to be 3 of them, and then hide behind this box and wait for them all to run past you, and then move on. Definitely the best way to take care of those guys right there. And we're getting ready to save, coming up here in a second. Got a lot of loot in here first. Gonna be a few enemies coming up here. And a treasure. That guy's pretty tanky. Always make sure you're actually on the platform before you try to shoot this guy. I don't know why I forget to do that. I don't even know why I bother trying to shoot this guy right here. If you do hit him, he turns into a plaga. So, I mean, what's the point? And get everything looted here. And then make sure you craft everything you can, everything that you need. You want to buy the heavy grenade now. The heavy grenade recipe is very useful.
Good instinct, well done.
Alright, get those treasures ready to sell.
Your valuables won't a deal well struck. Dazzled, are you? Our craftsmanship.
Now I've just got so much money that I'm just upgrading whatever I want.
We've been saving that.
Get the heavy grenade.
Right, custom.
Grab some large resources. They're always helpful. Get yourself a couple of heavy grenades, because they are helpful in these next couple spots.
Do check out my wares again soon.
Looks like I did not save, but I would recommend you to save right there. I think I just wanted to save as much as I could at the final level. This guy, he took a lot of hits. I think I kept hitting him in the shoulder, but even then, you know, he took a beating. Right now, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? What the hell is going on here? Why are you so tough? Finally. I mean, dude, that was the tankiest he's ever been. I'm glad that guy missed. I should have stabbed that guy in the head right there. This is Piggy versus the fully upgraded shotgun. See who's gonna win. It's the shotgun. Alright, clean everything up. Get ready to move on. Sometimes I just run through this part. Sometimes I kill everybody. It just depends. Nothing over there. Alright, let's get ready to deal with the next merchant request. The ornate beetles and the regenerators. And these regenerators can give you a hassle sometimes, but really they don't really hurt. They're just kind of annoying. As far as them doing damage to you, it's not really that much. So a lot of people skip this merchant request, but I'm going for 100% merchant, finishing the 100% of the merchant request, so I did it on here. I never talked with this merchant. He never has anything I need. I don't need to save, so I skip him both on the way in and on the way out. He's pretty useless. Alright, we're going to deal with the first regenerator. That's where the first beetle is. Get the bioscope. And then try to line it up to where you can see two of his plagas in one shot. I don't know if I was able to do that on this one or not. I think at this point I just didn't care. Let's see if this guy was a problem for me or not. Nope. I got lucky with that last shot. Alright, so that's one beetle down. There's going to be another regenerator on top of these stairs coming up. Sometimes I kill him. Sometimes I don't. I'm not sure what I did on this one. I missed a box back there. Don't forget to get that box. Alright, so this time I just ran by him. It doesn't really serve any purpose to kill that one. You got another one you have to kill coming up here. Don't forget this room right here. There's always some good stuff in here. And let's see if this guy gave me a problem. This is where the second beetle is going to be found. Well, I missed. He's going to be a problem. Yeah. Alright, we got lots of heals, so I'm going to use one. There you go. Get out of the way. Alright, so go inside and get the last beetle. And there's another merchant request done. Or as the merchant would say, another request done and dusted. Alright, grab the gunpowder. grab the power supply, and we're going to be moving on. Going to be a couple more regenerators in our way, but we're going to run past them. This guy can be a little bit of a bitch sometimes. Just take your time right here. You could probably run past him too, but he can be annoying, and his little spider friend. Make sure to grab everything in here. Don't forget anything. It's gonna be a treasure right here. Run past him. And then run past this guy too. And if you're fast enough, you can loot these boxes right here. These two are good right there. And then there's going to be another one right there, and then right there. But we're coming back down here, so it really doesn't matter. You can get them in a second. So run up here, get the Iron Maiden guy to go back into his hole, and then you can drop down. I don't remember if I had a small key or not. Yep. We want to pick up this treasure. And I think we're out of here. Again, I never buy anything from this merchant. I don't stop. I don't talk to him. Don't really need anything from him. He doesn't have anything new. And I don't need to save. So
It warms well.
as I went through a set of that, I stopped by. I guess I wanted to turn in the beetles. That's what it was. Okay.
Get his welcome. Stranger. Ooh, I'll pay a
So I got 16 spinels and nothing really to buy with them. So buy the small key.
Thank you.
We do need one more rocket launcher for Sadler. So keep that in mind. You can't go blowing all your money. We've got just enough to get it, which is perfect because we're going to come into more money along the way. So if you have enough now, then you'll have enough later. I guess that makes sense. So be sure to take these dudes out. That high-powered scope, though,
Not exactly
very useful.
but it'll have to do.
All right, get ready to get on the gondola. I think more and more I'm just using my pistol on these guys. They're pretty one shot with the upgraded pistol, so that guy was giving me a problem. Nice shot.
Excuse me. Can I see your ticket?
As soon as she says, "Can I see your ticket?" you need to focus on the guy on the left.
Then I can take care of the rest.
Drop everything you're doing and make sure that rocket guy goes down. He will end your run right there. There's going to be one more guy running around right here. Put a stop to him. That guy's still howling right there. It took him a long time to die.
Not My favorite.
All right. And then we're going to get ready for a pretty crazy section right here. We're going to do a save. And this part can be easy or it can be annoying to do the skip. It's kind of, you know, 50-50. So run up, trigger the cutscene,
The area is well guarded.
and then get ready to bust out the crossbow. So now we're finally going to use it. It's been a long time. It's been sitting in our storage this whole time.
Well,
Time to bust it out.
what you buying? Your valuables won't do you much good in the grave. Stocking up while you can. Don't get yourself killed now. Welcome.
All right, did a quick save right there.
Will that be all? Suit yourself.
Right, no, here's the save. I have to make room for the crossbow. Small resource, the knife makes a arrow, which is great. Lots of flash grenades. Getting rid of some heals. That should be enough. There we go. Trying to play Tetris with this thing. All right, and then save once you get everything ready. So that's the 6th save for me. Should be about the 8th save for everybody else. All right, so we're going to take out a couple of these turrets right here. This one's a little tricky to hit. I got lucky. All right, we're going to take down the Navisador on the left for the merchant request. It's going to be the last one. And we will have gotten all the merchant requests done. Done and dusted. I love the merchant. I'm pretty sure that we'd hang out in real life. So let this guy live, because you're going to need him to follow you. Make sure your crossbow is reloaded. Take that out. And you want this guy to chase you, like he is. Get a flashbang ready. And then as soon as he swings at you, you're going to get out of the way. Get the flashbang out. And then kick him into the lasers. And then we're going to head up to the right. Get the final Navistador. And there's also a couple boxes over here. There's going to be one more, and we should be able to see it over here. Right there. And that's it.
Need to find the main terminal.
"116" is this code. And make sure your crossbow is reloaded. Very, very important. Make sure that your crossbow is loaded before you drop down. Otherwise, you'll be screwed. You'll have to go the long way around. So turn the wheel and get your crossbow out. We're going to take a shortcut. Going to shoot this wall back here. Going to cut a little bit of time off. Thankfully, Ada's so skinny she fits right through there. Alright, quickly turn around. 906 is the code here. And then keep running. You're almost through this part. All right, and get your shotgun out. There's a fun guy to shotgun right here. He's really weak. I love killing that guy. I blew him in 2. And ornate necklace, definitely good to have. And then get ready to do the lasers right here.
Lasers. Better watch out.
Just take your time through here. You're gonna finish this with so much time, it doesn't even matter.
Well, that was excessive.
Alright, we got another door code. This one is 769. And get ready for a cutscene.
This is it. Now, how to connect the device.
We're gonna skip it. I see a lot of people leave the cutscenes in their runs. I'm just curious if people like that or not. If they do really like it, I could leave it in there. I don't usually watch them. I skip through them. So let me know in the comments. Do you skip through the cutscenes or do you watch them every time? Especially if you've seen it like, you know, several times, if you still watch them. Just curious. Let me know in the comments if you can. Cool. And then that's chapter 6 done. So we're moving right along. Almost done. It's the final chapter right here, and it's a pretty quick one. Couple of hairy spots. There's a couple of 4v1s areas that you have to be careful of, but for the most part, it should be pretty easy. You want to craft as many flash grenades as you can. It helps to have a couple of heavy grenades, and
Good stuff, stranger. Got a selection of good things on sale, stranger.
so at this point, I think I'm just selling everything because nothing matters. I didn't even bother to put those in the treasure. I'm so up on money it doesn't even matter. Now I'm just clearing space out of my case. I could buy the rocket launcher right now. It wouldn't really make any difference.
Doesn't get any better than that. It's a veritable work of art, mate.
Anytime you can upload or upgrade the reload speed on the crossbow is a good thing. I don't think we're going to use it anymore though. We may use it once or twice coming up here, but it's not critical. All right, so moving on. Be careful this next part. Trying to decide if I should save or not. And then I just decided I've got so many that, I mean, why not? Okay, took a little bit of a break right there. And moving on. So just take these guys out. If you got lots of ammo, just take them out. You can run past them too, but they're almost always going to be plagas. And this guy coming through the door right here is super tanky. I got so many flashes, I was just like, fuck it. Make another one right here to replace the one I just used. Alright, loot everything. And then this next section, you want to grab this guy's shield. There's going to be a guy with the shield. You want to grab that from him before worrying about the guys with the barrel. Now go for the guys with the barrel. That should have hit me. I got lucky. He's going to be a plaga. He is every time. Shotgun him down. You got 9 shotgun shells. So right here is always a little bit tricky how you want to handle this. Looks like I'm going to try to blast him with the arrows. These guys are always a pain. Even with the shotgun, they were just eating everything. Threw out another flashbang, take out those plagas. And then that pretty much should be it for those guys. So clear everything out, get ready to fight Piggy here. We're going to throw a heavy grenade into the elevator, and then we're just going to try to pop some headshots on him. Shouldn't be any problem at all. If you got 2 grenades, you could do that too. Alright, get the first grenade out. Get some shots on Piggy. Hit your shots. Looks like I missed 2 of them right there. Alright. Sometimes I kill these guys in the next area. Sometimes I just flash them. Honestly, it's better just to flash them. It takes 2 flash grenades if you want to get the treasure. It's up to you if you want it or not. I don't need any treasure anymore, but I still think I go for it just to complete everything as much as I could. I don't need it, but gonna flash once. Looks like I don't even go for the treasure. I just flashed them and I didn't care anymore. I have everything I need. Ooh, that was close. I was like, homie, give your buddy some. All right, and then this is going to be the last merchant of the game. So here's where we're going to buy the final rocket launcher. Grab the first aid spray. I think we're going to save too, because why not? It doesn't matter. And we are just basically selling everything. We don't need anything anymore. At this point, if you've made it this far, you're doing good. Don't even need the yellow herb anymore. Alright, gonna have to discard some large resources. Make whatever you can out of them. Get rid of the rest. You don't need anything else, get rid of it. Everything I got now is more than enough to get us through the end.
Welcome, stranger.
Buy the rocket launcher.
All yours, stranger.
And it's time to make our way out of here. Save.
I can hardly contain myself.
I can hardly contain myself. You're gonna do it. Of course we're gonna do it. This is pay to win. I paid the money. I paid the money so you guys don't have to. Overall, it was a really fun run to, you know, to have such buff weapons and everything. It was really, really nice. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, and that's all that matters. Pay to win in a PvE game is not really relevant. Everybody's entitled to do with whatever they want with their money. If it's pay to win in a PvP game, then it's called something else. It's called cheating.
Just what I was looking for.
Alright, I like to take out as many people as I can because you generally have enough time. We've got a lot of time, so I'm going to take out most of these dudes. Another guy on the bottom right here. And then move on.
I need to hurry.
Take out this guy down below. Sometimes I flash these guys. Yeah, it's just easier to flash them, I find. Skip those boxes, you don't need anything. There's going to be a couple boxes at the end of this right here that's going to have a lot of stuff in it, so... Alright, keep moving on. You can always get these two barrels. It's a lot of good stuff in there. Rip this guy's shield. You could knife him, but why? It's just easier just to run. I should have just waited and grenaded that guy. There you go. Just use a flash right there. And then keep going. These next two guys you don't really need to worry about. I think I shot them just because they're so weak. But you really don't need to. You don't need to kill them. Sometimes Piggy will chase you. He actually kicked me on that ladder one time. Scared the hell out of me. Pick up the rocket launcher.
Deja vu. Time to end this. Hold on, Leon.
These boxes are going to have everything you need for the last run. If you're low on stuff, then those boxes are very nice. We got a couple more situations that we need to get through. Got some Navisadors, a couple guys with rocket launchers, but just follow what I do and you can get through it easily. Just take this guy out right away.
Lights out.
And then get the rifle ammo. And then the Navisadors are going to come once you walk up right here. And then take them out. You can worry about the eye in a second. Just take these guys out. Your handgun's more than powerful. So, easily. Alright. And then we're going to take out the eye. Any way you want. It doesn't matter. Whatever you got the most ammo. Take these two dudes out. Before going any further, make sure you take them out. And then once you drop those two guys, as long as you got a couple flashbangs, you're done. You're going to have one more eye and a bunch of guys, but just keep flashing them and keep flashing them. Grenades. Heavy grenades. And I'm just throwing everything out there. Doesn't even matter. We've got everything taken care of. Get another flash grenade out. There's going to be a bunch of dudes along with Piggy or Bullhead guy. And that's it. The second you push that button, it's over. Doesn't matter what happens. I mean, I'm just trolling them, throwing flashbangs at them still. So I hope you guys like this run. It was super fun to do, and I would do it again. Especially I've got the 11 upgrade tickets, so I may try to do it again and just do the crossbow. Do a run with the crossbow and see how that is. But all in all, it was a lot of fun, and thank you so much for watching. And if you can like and subscribe, it'd help me out a lot. Appreciate you, and have an amazing day. Thank you.